Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Esmeralda, but most people like to call me Esme. And if you guys aren't subscribed, please make sure to hit the little red button. I would really appreciate it. So I am back with another restaurant review video. This is part 2 of trying and rating Miami restaurants. Yes, I am back in Miami. I am here for a week and I'm trying out different restaurants the last times that I've been here, so I thought it would be interesting to let you guys know what I think of them compared to the reviews that I'm seeing online. I am finding most of these places on TikTok. So yesterday was my first day here and I unfortunately forgot to give my review of one of the restaurants that I went to, which I haven't gone to before. But this restaurant was called Old Days, and I had seen a couple of people that I follow on Instagram who live here in Miami go to that restaurant and they recommended it, so I thought I would try it out. So the one that I went to was in Midtown and I ordered their raspberry matcha latte. I'm not a huge fan of matcha, I do enjoy it, and I thought this one sounded interesting and caught my eye, the fact that it was combined with raspberries. So basically it was matcha and then they added like a raspberry foam, like a cold foam or whipped cream with raspberry, and I could taste the raspberry, but the matcha flavor was honestly overpowering and I did feel like it was missing some sweetness, so I needed a little bit more sugar. The waiter did tell me that it was a new menu item. I had no idea. And so he asked for my opinion because not many people have gotten it yet. But I would rate the drink a 6.5 out of 10. Again, I just needed a little bit more sugar in it. And then along with the raspberry matcha, I got their rainbow quinoa, which is a bowl. And it had a lot of ingredients in it. I'll insert a screenshot of what it had exactly here because I honestly could not remember. But it had arugula, quinoa, of course, avocado, pumpkin seeds, tomato, and you can add a protein. I added grilled chicken, which I thought was really good. And for the price, I thought the size was pretty good. It was also really filling, so I was pretty full for the rest of the day. And I would have to rate the bowl an 8.5 out of 10. And then for dinner, I got food from a place that I have already reviewed, which was Burble. So that was what I got yesterday. And then for lunch, which I just ate about an hour and a half ago, I went to Mia Market, which is in the Miami Design District. So this was my first time going in there, and they have a lot of different restaurants inside one location. It's kind of like a food court. You can get Mediterranean food, Italian, Mexican, and I saw a couple of other options. I went with Mexican. The restaurant is called Hotline Tacos and Ceviche, and their ceviche sounded really good, but I decided to get 3 of their tacos. I got the cochinito, the chipotle chick, and the garlic shrimp. And then I also got their agua de Jamaica. The agua de Jamaica was a 10 out of 10, perfectly sweet and really refreshing. Then in terms of the tacos, I would have to say that the chipotle chick was my favorite. That had chicken. And then in second place, I would give it to the garlic shrimp one, and I didn't really like the cochinito one. That one had pork. It was something about their meat. I believe they put cayenne pepper or something, but it kind of tasted like cinnamon to me and I didn't really enjoy it. But the mayo that they put on the chicken and the shrimp taco was really good. I also like the presentation of the way that they display them. Pricing was okay. I would have to rate that an 8 out of 10. And I stopped by for some dessert at Night Owl Cookies. And I've heard a lot about this place. I actually wanted to check it out the second time that I was here in Miami, but I didn't get the chance to. So I got some today. I'm gonna try them right now with you guys. So I got their red velvet, which has cream cheese filling, and the brookie. They had so many different kinds. I honestly didn't know which one to choose, but these two sounded really good. So I'm just gonna cut into them. They're huge. They are huge, guys. We're trying the red velvet first. Very good. Now we're gonna try the brookie, which, if you guys don't know, it's like a chocolate chip cookie with brownie. Let's try this side. They're both really good, but I like the brookie one more. The chocolate is really rich, and I like how it's like a little bit soft and a little bit hard because of the brownie part. The red velvet one is really good. I just feel like the filling might get to you if you don't like sweets like that. but I would have to rate them a 7 out of 10. They're really good. Again, they have so many different creations. I went to the Design District location and the worker there wasn't very nice or helpful. She took way too long and she didn't really like acknowledge me. She kind of just looked at me and I had to like place my order. So I didn't like that, but the cookies are good, so I would just recommend going to a different location. So you guys can probably tell by the background, I am now back home. It's been a couple of days since the last clip that you guys saw, and I honestly forgot to continue filming for this video. I still have a couple of restaurants that I wanted to review and give you guys my opinions on, so I'm going to continue the video from home. But the next restaurant that I wanted to share with you guys is called Latte, and I went here for dinner with my sister on the 3rd day of the trip. So this restaurant is located in Wynwood, and we started off with drinks. So we each got a cocktail, and I got the grapefruit and rose. It has Italicus, lime, fever tree, elderflower tonic. And when the waiter brought it out, I was a little bit worried because it was a clear liquid, and so I didn't know what to expect. But it was actually really sweet and it had a sour taste because of the grapefruit. I really enjoyed it. I would have to rate it an 8.5 out of 10. It was really good, not strong at all. And we started off with Brussels sprouts for appetizer. So it had caramelized onions, spicy maple syrup, garlic, lemon, and radish. And personally, Brussels sprouts are some of my favorite vegetables, so I wanted to try that out. It was really good. My sister didn't enjoy it as much as I did. But if you like Brussels sprouts and you go to Le Chic, you have to try them from there. They were really good. I would have to give them a 9 out of 10. And then for entree, I got the Royale with cheese burger, but without cheese. So basically it has double patties, cheddar cheese, chopped tomato, lettuce, house pickles, secret sauce on a bruschetta bun, and then you could get skin on fries, spiced sweet potato fries, or coleslaw, and I got their coleslaw as a side. The burger with the side was for $18, which I didn't think was too bad of a price. I really enjoyed the burger. I thought the meat was juicy and tasty, and the secret sauce that they use is also really good. I didn't enjoy the coleslaw as much. I just felt like it had a little bit of like a tangy, sour taste that I didn't personally enjoy. But I would have to rate the burger a 7.5 out of 10. The coleslaw was more of like a 5.5 out of 10. So overall, looking at service and the food, I would have to give this place an 8 out of 10. Okay, and then on the next day, we went to Versailles Cuban Cuisine for lunch, and this was my second time going there. I went there for the very first time in August of 2021, and I really enjoyed it, so I had to go back. And I actually got the same meal because that's how much I liked it. So I started off with a café con leche, which, if you guys don't know, it's a traditional Cuban drink, and it's basically steamed milk and you just add some coffee on it. Really good. It's not too sweet, but you can add sugar just to your liking. And for the coffee, I would have to give it an 8 out of 10. And then for food, I got the famous Cuban sandwich, which comes with sweet ham, roast pork, Swiss cheese on a toasted Cuban bread with mustard and pickles, and it's actually pretty big, so it's very filling. Then I also got a side of sweet plantain, which were also really good. The sandwich, I would have to rate it a 9 out of 10. As for the plantains, I would have to give them a 7.5 out of 10. I felt like those were just a little too burnt for my liking, but I think the prices at this place are super affordable. It's a very popular spot in Miami, so I'm sure people have recommended it to others who go there for the very first time and want to try Cuban food. And from here on out, every time that I go to Miami, I definitely have to go back there. On that very same day, my sister and I went to check out Asuka Ice Cream, which is also in Little Havana, and I had been wanting to go check it out. So they're known for their Cuban homemade ice cream, and I got the guava ice cream. I enjoyed it. The only thing was that I didn't really like the texture of the ice cream. Maybe it was because it was water-based as opposed to their milk-based ice cream, but I just felt like it was falling apart a lot. But it just felt like there was some chunks of ice and it would kind of like tear apart, so it was a little bit hard to eat. It wasn't too sweet, it was more on the sour side. So the taste was there, just the texture wasn't my favorite. But the staff was really nice, so I would have to give them a 6.5 out of 10. So then I went to check out this breakfast place in Miami Beach called Lilikoi Organic Living. And for those of you guys who know me, know that I'm a big fan of acai bowls, smoothies, avocado toast, and this place has all of that and more. So I started off with a smoothie, which was a tropical one, and it had mango, passion fruit, orange, pineapple, and honey. I had gone for a walk on the beach earlier in the morning, and so this drink was really refreshing. I do think that the smoothies were a little pricey, but they do use fresh fruit, so I can see why. But since it was so good, I thought it was worth it, and I would have to give the smoothie a 10 out of 10. And they have a variety of flavors and different combinations. And then for food, I did the eggs on toast, and they used homemade whole wheat toast, and then they spread some avocado on the toast and added tomato on top. And I thought the price for this wasn't too bad, because I know avocados can be expensive, and I like that they used 2 eggs as well. I just felt like the eggs were missing a little bit of seasoning, but overall it was really good. I enjoyed it, and I liked the bread that they used as well. I thought it tasted really good, so I'm gonna have to give that a 7.5 out of 10. And then another dinner spot that my sister and I checked out was Ojo De Agua, which was in Brickell. It's very close to the Brickell City Center, and I had seen somebody that I follow on Instagram share this place, and they said that they really liked it, so I thought I would check it out. I started off with their strawberry horchata. I thought it was a really interesting combination, and it has such a great flavor. The only thing is that personally it was a little too sweet for me, so if you have a sweet tooth, I'm sure you would enjoy it. My sister got their regular horchata and she really liked it as well, but I really love the presentation of their drinks. They added a little flower and it just looked really pretty, so I would have to give the drink a 9 out of 10. And then for food, I got the ceviche rojo, which comes with octopus and prawns, cooked with our special red sauce, avocado, sesame seeds, and sprouts. And I personally didn't think it was too spicy. They served it with plantain chips and tostadas. I felt like it was a large quantity, so it was really filling. This dish was a little bit more on the pricey side, but they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner option, and not everything is that expensive, so there is something for everyone. I also love the ambiance and vibe of the place. It is a little bit more of a casual restaurant, so you order at the register and then you choose your own seats, and they give you a number, so a waiter or waitress does serve you your food at your table. Overall, I would have to rate this place a 10 out of 10. It was definitely a top favorite on my list. I would definitely recommend this place if you're looking for any Mexican food. And the very last place that I want to share with you guys is Sushiro, which is also located in Brickell, just a block away from the Brickell City Center. And this is a sushi restaurant. So we went here for lunch and it was very chill. We went on a Tuesday, so it wasn't as busy. And my sister and I shared some edamame and their California roll, and we ordered a side of spicy mayo. So I know the California roll is like the most basic one you can get when it comes to sushi, but I actually had an upset stomach that day, so I didn't want to push it too much since I was flying back home. I feel like the edamame tastes the same in every restaurant. I've been to some places where they bring it to you and it's a little bit cold, but at this place it was warm, so I was able to enjoy it. As for the sushi roll, it had 10 pieces, so my sister and I both had 5 pieces each. And with the spicy mayo, I thought it tasted really good. And overall, pricing was pretty average. I didn't think it was too expensive. There are some places that you go get sushi and I feel like they up the prices, even though it's the same amount of pieces per roll. So I really enjoyed it here. If you're in the Brickell area and you're looking for somewhere to grab some quick lunch, I would definitely recommend this place. I would have to give it a 7 out of 10. So yeah guys, that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys would like me to rate any restaurants here in Chicago, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to film that video for you guys. And don't forget to turn on my post notifications so that you're notified when my next video goes up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.